Thanks. What's up, Snatch? Hello, hello. I'm just setting up the yeah. Every time I think iRacing can hype a special event even less, they one up themselves. I did not know until today that this weekend was Nords. I did not know. Yeah, I saw that we were doing setups again on Nords Live. I thought it was an NEC race or something. Oh, conditions are quite hot. Kebab is in fact not on the way. So the thing is, how many GT3s are there? Because if I do the time, by the time I get to the last car, I'll drive like 2 seconds faster than Nordschleife. So I know, setup cover, it will come, it will come. Now I need to find the Bob. Does anyone have the Bob close? I know where to... I have. The Aston has 10 kilos. The thing is, without having races, you won't know how these cars behave compared to each other. I guess there's the NEC. I guess. It's YouTube working. I don't see anyone typing on YouTube yet. Sure. It is nice. Man, I see so little hype for this. I can see you loud and clear. I guess it's crisp and clear. Seeing. But I was thinking we could do just the Porsche Cup races, but when I'm watching Moritz, it does not look interesting to me at all. So let's just test the GT3 cars, see which ones drive nice. I know the times roughly for us are 808 on these conditions with full tank. The BMW M2 Touring is the best car. Yeah, and I'm using CDA sets, and then we'll look on the top speed. We'll note the top speed on Dottinger, because I feel like that's kind of important. I'll assume that the fuel is done bobbed correctly. I don't really want to look at the fuel. And then like rough lap time and how cars drive. I don't know how long to spend on I think there's, but what the fuck they're gonna change the bob based on what? Like give him a couple more nights to sleep on it and then that's it? There's no races, like... You hope the Audi will be best here. Oh, I can't wait to drive the Audi. Snatch! Are you stupid? Of course you can drive the Audi. The Audi won the last NEC race. Why would I not have the Audi here? It's literally winning the races in real life. This guy gets double baited. Yeah, I know it's not in there, no it's not. You can drive Audi TCR. Yeah, I thought there might be some rain. Why did they take away the board here, by the way? This car feels very slow. Like it's not accelerating, is it? Not even hitting 250 here. Oh, and the understeer. Oi, oi, oi. I've never changed my settings and suddenly the board was gone, so they moved the board in different settings or what? Oi, 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 I hate the carousel. I have bends. The Aston does not feel nice with the higher front. It's mandatory on Nordschleife to run the front on 70 mils instead of 50, the normal limit, which makes the cars very understeery. It's the same in real life, and I think before, like cars like the BMW would randomly get damage here. So, at least in the sprint races, the longer races, I think you could count on getting damage, but in the sprint races you would just hope to not get damaged by the end. Well, yeah, it depends on your brake cylinders too. Do we even get to 6th gear? Mate, this is... Oh my god, we're dropping speed. Oh, poor Aston, poor Aston. IMSA race here in 3 weeks. It makes no sense to do it in 3 weeks. Alright, we did the outlap. Yeah, but GT4s are fast on the straight. Yeah, this is. But that's in the N24 Volt. How many GT3 are there in N24? Well, watch the stream to find out. 7? Might be a long stream. Well, this is just getting used to the track. Oh my understeer.
Car looks fine, no damage to report.
Alright, leave some for me, guys. I mean, this drive's very comfortable. It's just not very fast. And I'm already driving almost minimum wing, 1 click off. This is not a TCR indeed. Although it does feel like it on the straights. Hey buddy, got some new team. Can we take this flat? Oh, understeer. Oh, my understeer. Well, there's separate bob for N24. So the reason bob changes shouldn't affect
Uric Toast, you look a bit lost.
or at least not the outright speed. The understeer is insane. But I have a feeling that if you go higher on the rear, it's gonna be over. Gonna snap. Thanks, Angelo. You thought the Ferrari was fun. Interesting. And I think we're testing all of them, yeah. And I don't know if there's a second bob. I'm hearing some noises that there is not. Well, let's see what lap time we do, and if we have to go again. Any of you guys practicing for the 24? Minus 10 kilos, well, we'll see later, but some people are saying the Mustang is still good here. It had a huge pop before on NEC. Something like 40 kilos. This is not a fast lap. Oi, 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 oi. Keeping at 5th is just faster. Heraldo, thanks for the sub. Nine, 0. Do we go again? I think I do one more. We can go faster. But I think 808 is what they did. Marlon, do you have a spreadsheet for the times for this? Because I have IMSA and GT Sprint, but not this. Okay. What car did you do? Copy. I'm not gonna reset for like off track like that. And I guess it was like second lap, same as I'm doing, or did you do more laps? Oh, so you have colder tires. I did the out lap. Yeah, but I need to do the out lap anyways to get used to the car. 11k soft, I doubt that, buddy. There was an 11k soft. Okay, okay. And that's... Oh, this understeers, man. Five case. Fucking Wiley. We do not care. I lost time. This is very easy to drive though. Very easy to drive. No, this is yours. So let's put on the speed, the minimum speed that we have on the top of the hill. Because it doesn't matter how fast we go in the downhill here. 261. I mean, it's not a good lap, but I don't think any laps will be very good today. I guess lap, well, the first timed lap. Like, we just do out lap. Seven, 6, but it can do it to like 7 or 8 or 5 in these conditions. Probably faster if you have someone fast driving. Wait, I'll show you what I'm doing. The Corvette's not here, right? Lambo's here. The clown's not. Do we go by alphabet or any requests? Two times BMW or like alphabet? Two times Porsche. Two seconds slower is not too bad to save a lap. Let's just go alphabet then. Man, I'm still just baffled that there's no GT3 racing on the Nordschleife this week. Only pickup? Yeah, but pickup is... There's so much draft in pickup that... did I take Schumacher flat? Yeah. But it doesn't have to be faster. Like, small lift is not too bad. It depends on the setup and the weather. So this car is 0 kilo. Yeah. Rear grip revoked. I have this theory, and this comes from very interesting character in sim racing world. We're all just being pretentious, and in the future people will use the racing line as reference. Especially in the dark. Because it's just an advantage to have it. There's kind of no reason to not use it as an extra reference. We're just not doing it because we feel too good. about ourselves. Like, I don't use that. The same reason why they don't do the pussy throw in basketball. Yeah, exactly. But I guarantee you, if you drive Road Atlanta and you turn the racing line on, you will be more consistent than turn 3. At no drawback. Except for people calling you pussy. I think you can everywhere, yeah. Why not? I don't know how visible it is in the rain actually. Not a clue. Yeah, that would be insane, Josh. Driver age, yeah, but racing line, I'm pretty sure you can just turn on. Because I have this green line out of the pits everywhere. It's always on. I just never turned it off. Pretty sure someone I know qualified for PESC or tried to qualify for PESC while having the racing line on. But of course, you cannot publicly say that because you'll be shamed to death. Wow, we are understeering. You're just ahead of the curve, Salmanko. When's the right time to switch to other cars? That's a good question. No. Okay. Now we have a challenge. I have to save the car from getting damaged from when I put my point on. Okay, that's impossible. Fuck.
You've got wheel damage.
Wait, I could just... No, I thought I had it earlier. If I reset here, then the tires will be too hot or too cold. Won't be fair. Fuck. Okay, we go again. Just remind me to sometimes press the button. Oh, my understeer. But we're 41 minutes in and we're already in car 2, it's not too bad. Yeah, the gold tires, sorry, are so bullshit. Like, I get it, some people want to feel like they're actually doing the real thing, but what is the point for me today doing 7 times an outlap in the car just to start the lap on hot tires? Well, what is the point? I'm literally wasting over an hour of time today by just driving around because iRacing doesn't want to give us hot tires. Jaromir. Yeah, it's a simulator. Can a simulator do this? Now give me hot tires. It won't start your lap if you do a couple laps on GP. Well done. Well, the Mustang doesn't have... Like, it had a lot of bop, and the cars are bopped here. Anyways, there's a secondary bop. And a spoiler, if there was no secondary bop, then the Mustang would be fastest. I have to say the Aston is much more drivable than I thought. I don't know. Click on 2x on the play split symbolic, because I think you're like way behind. I don't know. It depends what track. Okay, let's set our reset point here. I don't know yet. I was thinking maybe I do it to subs. But I don't know. On the other hand, I'm not really feeling like it. I won't do it with a lot of practice. The most fun I had was with friends just when we did all the practice we're allowed is the official half an hour before the race. What is it, Cash? What's your joke? I'll make sure to turn it on. I actually will turn it on for the next car. There's gonna be so many people asking. It's like engagement farming. Why is it controversy? I don't can use it. Yeah, I might M2. I was thinking about TCR. I asked Moritz, but probably wants to pick up. What do you mean on normal track you warm the tires? No, you don't. After an outlap, the tires are not warm, and you get different temperatures in qualifying than if you just do a practice session. All right, we're here. Oh, my almost here. My bad though. That is yet to happen. I feel like I have a bit of advantage on this car though, because I did the lap guide on this. Yeah, it's full tank. There's no point doing sprint fuel because there is no sprint races. This is Bob. Well, I don't know if there's no new updated Bob today. I cannot help you with that. That was not a good corner. BMW looks like it's cooking. Is this flat? Yes. Understeer. What a tailwind. Should be headwind here then, yeah. Let's see, top speed. Two, 6. 4. Does it drop? 3. 2. 2. I mean, the lap is better than the Aston lap, but I don't think it's 1.1 seconds better. And it's faster than straight. So. Alright, so. I have a lot of 8s on. So it was a 8-6-5. Oh no, we're in the Ferrari. We're going alphabetical order. Well, normally there's changes, but I heard no changes this time. Minus 5 kilos. They gave it minus. Where is this racing line going? Where is this line going? Holy! Who painted this line? An 8:13. Let's see if we can improve on that. The guy who does the iRacing fixed jokes. Yeah. I am legit too scared to drive this. I'm scared to turn in.
No expected change in conditions. No damage. Car looks clean.
This racing line is trolling, I'm telling you. What the fuck? This does not feel like a nice, comfortable car to drive. Where is it going? Took a pit stop there.
Car looks fine. No damage to report.
Oh man, this car. Am I about to retire from iRacing because I made this car the OP car? Are they making all the worst decisions at iRacing? They're making the two cars that are the worst to drive the fastest cars. Well, it's not just me. It's fine and fixed the way to drive it, but when you have to drive it fast and open, it sucks. I don't know where the track goes without the racing line. We need it. Trust me, I'm a professional. Why is it telling me to not use the carousel? I really wonder where it's gonna tell me to go here. Okay, not on the curb. Okay, not on the curb here. The rest looks fine. No, you're running with it. Why would you run it without the racing line? Are you stupid? Let's see the speed of the Ferrari. Hopefully not too fast. Oh god, this looks pretty fast. Oh, it's dropping a lot on the uphill. Oh, it still keeps 262. New summer shakers? What are those? Who said, by the way, there wasn't gonna be any new Bob today? Is there any source for this, or is it just bullshit? Yeah, we have some conflicting statements in chat. It said, it told me to brake there, it told me to brake, it told me to go on the brakes, not even lift, on the brakes. We need to improve a lot on this time if we want to get close to the BMW. Oh my god. Surely it changes per car that you drive. Maybe not where it is, but at least if it's red or green. Not gonna lie, this corner it was helpful. Not gonna lie, since I took the sign away there. It's always the same, what? Interesting. Yeah, but Mulkurven normally is brake. Like it should be in normal cars. Or like actual GT3 cars. Shouldn't just be flat. Oida. Oh, this jump is bad in this car. Hi, dirty driver, is that how you speak to your mom? It's faster! Well, this wasn't the best lap, obviously, but it wasn't a horrible lap. It wasn't a horrible lap. Obviously, I lost a bit on the jump, but that was because of the car. Look at this piece of shit. Look, I'm on the brakes. Look! Piece of shit! I did not start braking with the wheels in the air. But if you see the thing, it bottoms out. Look. I guess I'm braking before, and then I'm starting to brake slightly before I land. But my wheels are still turning. How is that even possible? The bottom out, but how is it? I know there's some momentum in the wheels, but it shouldn't take a lot to stop the wheels. Yeah, but I remember when I did the hot lap for this, for the Coach Dave video, I had the same problem in the Ferrari here. Piece of shit car. I would not recommend this car for the 24 hours now. And unless you want to drive stuff like this. Look. Hoppa. You drive Ferrari and this jump is not a problem. What lap times are you running? I can also make a setup where this jump is not an issue, but then the rest of the track will be slower. What was his brake bias? 49.0. Okay, let's go next song. I wish I knew what lap times people did in the data packs, but I can't see because it's not. Enjoy taking every corner flat, is it that bad? Wait, why am I in a Ferrari? I swear I selected the Mustang. I selected the Mustang, why am I in a Ferrari? What? Okay. Ferrari weren't happy with my comments. Well, Enzo Ferrari once said, building a good chassis is for people that do not know how to build a good engine. That car feels like someone who said that. Yeah, I know. And in F1 it's now the opposite. Oh shit, yeah. Need to still add Bob. 20 kilos. Wait. Malden, are you sure about this? Yeah, Ferraris -5, yeah. This is less rake than I run in Daytona. Why am I using line? To go fast. Copy. See, these comments is why people don't use the racing line. Opa.
You cut the cord, you've got to slow down and give up that time.
Yeah, it all depends on the setup you're running. Well then, Ferrari should be, well, it's more unstable under braking. The rear slide under braking. Mid corner, I think, can be even under steering.
Slow down. You got a penalty for cutting the cord. You've got wheel damage. We've got damage on the back end.
I see why we don't have a lot of rake. But look, the issue here was the racing line is red and I'm on the throttle. Ah. Okay, we learn. This racing line is the biggest engagement bait that I've done, and I think it's sticking. It's gonna be on for at least a week. I see why we're on low rake. chat. Last Saturday, I ran 10 kilometers in 41 minutes. I'm pretty happy with that. Do you think if I use the racing line, I could get under 40? Maybe next time I'll turn the racing line on. You used to run under 40, that's no joke. .09 miles an hour. That sounds pretty fast. Yeah, I'm using CDA. For the Ferrari and this car, the Ford, I think Laden made the setups. Yeah, on the outlap, this car is a bit unstable. Laden sent a message, but it will feel good once the tires heat up. So next step we should be able to push. I have so much more grip in this car. Running in the cold makes it, for me, oi. 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 Beamer was great to drive. For me, like, I never felt my lungs burn in the cold. But I'm also not paying attention on this outlap. This car has so much more grip, it's insane. How does this car have so much grip? Yeah, well, I'm pretty sure I pushed myself quite far as well, but my lungs don't burn. My legs just give up. Let's see, the other cars got to 248 here. Debo who? 246. It's 2 kilometers an hour. Is this flat at least? Yeah. He's not in your team though, huh? Or am I stupid? Did I miss some drama again? Uh-oh. Okay, don't spoil anything about the cars being good. But everything feels flat in this. Because YouTube no ads. Let me guess. James was in the Merc. Full fuel. Let's see if we die here. Oh, that was comfortable. Alright, let's start the push. The setup feels nice though, feels spicy, I like it. The Lambo is next. Two 6-3, 2-6-1, 2-6-0. Not that bad. You're just not gonna be able to really pass anyone very easily. But it's a 24-hour race. Yeah. All right. Which idiot here put gravel on the road? Fuck's sakes! It's easy flat. There's some route. You can push so much in this car. It's free speed. Okay, let's finish the lap. Because there is no final bump. Alright, let's see. Okay, this is less comfortable than the other cars here. Oh my god, this is second gear or what? This is definitely harder to drive. Oppa. I'm dead. This game, you already know that you're dead because you had one slide and then the rears just give up. This game, man, it's... I got the car! I got the car! But you just know that you're dead. Look, you have this slide. You know there's a corner coming up. You just cannot do this. You cannot do the corner. You turn in. I didn't lose the reset. Well, you're not even good enough to drive for your own team. Hush. I mean, it's fun. The Mustang here. Oh my god, this gravel. Exactly. We can miss the apex by 3 meters and still take it flat. Oh my god, that was bad. Okay, this is definitely not as comfortable as other cars there. Are you racing this weekend, Paul, at all, or just doing strategy? Wait, what is doing strategy in an iRacing event? Made me miss the corner. Just watch Marcus Sohom video. Yeah, I need to log back in. Got pit wall. Nice. Oh! Oh. What was going on still? Yeah, but it's bottoming, Malden. The front is compressing too much, and the rear might be hitting the ground. But
You've got wheel damage.
I think it's too soft.
We've got damage on the back end.
I think it's too soft. But I can't look at the setup without losing my reset, so let's keep going. It is pointy. But the front compresses a lot in these corners. Especially high speed, which making it snap. Yeah, but the problem I think is that it's not oversteery, but it snaps. It's snap oversteer. At least we're finding speed. Is there evil Mustang? I don't know, to be honest. Alright. Alright. Moodkurve. Right to. Yeah, I know. What are you gonna tell me next that what curve means? That was kind of a pussy curve. Oh my god, what was this corner? Corner, really? Oh my... For the struggles I'm going through, I better be rewarded with 8 or 6 at least. I'll try some things myself though to make it more stable without losing the top speed. That was not a second gear exit. Not bad. Yeah, 260, right? It does look dangerous on that setup. And it sounds like you have to drive it a bit like that to be fast. Yeah, I think we need to stiffen it up, but I don't know. Wait, I sent you DM. Lambo Huracan. Minimuming. Oi, oi, oi. We are in for a ride. Should I? Let's do a little meme. Let's do a little meme. Always CDA setups. Needs to go down a bit. That works. Yeah, I know, I know. It needs to be a bit bigger though. Yeah, I know, I know. How can I show you more? I would have to pull iRacing over a bit. Fine, let's do it for the meme. Still can't see much. Actually, I can zoom out. Fine, we have it as a meme now. I'll send it back to the next car. What? Camera? I don't know what you mean. Is that the new Lambo? This car's so loud. Look at the speed we're going though. 270? Wait, I don't even have the bop on. This has even more power. Minus 10 kilos plus 0.5 power. Okay, dude. Will change. So it's gonna change again. Doesn't matter. We have content planned for tomorrow. Why is there 10 people in chat saying it won't change again? Why would I make the bob immediately after the update? You know what? I don't care. At least we have something to do tomorrow. I don't want to drive Porsche. Yeah, look at what this Bob does already. Crazy. 0.5% is so much. But I don't get it in the Lambo. They didn't change anything except for the power and the weight. Surely if you have the power and the weight, then you adjust the main car for power and the weight. You just adjust it back in the BOP and then you're back to where you started. I get it in the Ferrari if you add downforce or something. I don't know, maybe they're just living in a different plane of existence. Hey, motocross bike. The steering feels so dead in this car. I don't know what I'll take this weekend. Probably I'll take my Super Blast too. Because I'm not driving N24. Imagine wasting your whole weekend driving an iRacing special event. Now, maybe I do with Moritz, but I don't think so. But if there was any prize pool, there would at least be any point doing it, but I get that it's fun. But in my opinion, it's not fun to try to compete at the highest level because you just sit down and spend like hours and hours and hours and hours testing. And there's not much variance in iRacing, so you can't really overcome like half a second gap in pace that you found in setup in the week before by just driving well. It's just 24 hours hot lapping, and if someone else is 3 times quicker on hot lapping, then it's over. Yeah, honestly, I don't know what they need to do to make special events more interesting. I think there needs to be something like that you manage the tires or something like that to make it interesting for me, because there's just nothing. Yeah, but even on limited tires, iRacing tires, they're bricks. They do not change, they just keep having grip. You don't... If you look after them, they have the same grip than if you push the whole time. Sure, they might overheat a bit, but you don't... The tires on 80% feel the same as on 20%. I don't know, I never drove iRacing special events. I never liked them. I mean, for me, it's about tire strategy. Go with tire down to 20%. I bet it still feels the same as it would 4 laps into the stint. Alright, let's see what this McLaren can do. Italian McLaren. Okay, so we're running quite high preload. Copy that. Is anyone enjoying the TV?
You'll need a tow back to pit lane. Press and hold the reset button and we'll come and get you.
Oh yeah, sure, YouTube might be copyright. Oh, whatever. Oh, my understeer. Well, they can't figure the tires out without it, so... If you can't make the dough, there's no point trying to make a pizza. I think we'll have to do a new lap after this, but... need to get used to the car a bit. Understeer. Why is the, like... Why is the racing line telling people to drive in the middle of the road? Like... What's the point? Why does it not open up corners? Well, there's no point testing the McLaren because there's no BOP for it, but testing the specific BOP. Hoppa. This needs a bigger lift. I was on the racing line. It's not? That's disappointing. Maybe they practice with it though. Thanks, folks. Appreciate it. We go fast! That's why we use the racing line. It works, guys. The engagement farming is real. More like slow line. Okay, I would like to see you do the same lap I do with the racing line, without the racing line. If I'm faster with the racing line, and the only difference is that you have the racing line off, that means that the racing line is faster. I doubt that. Okay, let's go to pussy cover. Because I need a pussy lift. And then I need a lot of time of my optimal. That's not it. That's full fuel, yeah. Okay, so 266. 264. Oh my god, it's 2 kilometers an hour faster. Hello. That is not a very good lap time. Either I suck in this car, or it's not that fast. I don't want to spend too much more time in it though. Okay, we can go back to normal stream. Almost faster than a pickup. Sure, buddy. I swear people do not understand conditions. Okay, Waldi, your next comment has to be a smart comment. If it's 3 0 IQ comments in a row, you are timed out for the day. You can try again tomorrow. Okay? Good luck. I don't know, pilot. I haven't tested it. Minus 5 kilos 0. I mean, thinking before writing is already a step forward from the first 2 messages, so let him cook. What makes this session pretty slow is that I'm using 100% track state because it's endurance event. Track will go to 100% pretty quickly. Okay, let's assume he's just a slow typer and a slow thinker, and he was typing that before I said. You're good, you can stay. Yeah, if it's dusty, like you're driving in the Sahara, somehow you get the most good. Welcome to iRacing. Bonk. Yeah, I don't know exactly how much it affects. I just know sometimes you drive on a track and it just feels super grippy and you suddenly go like a second faster. Like on Spa it was, I think, like 9/10 to a second depending on conditions in the same week. Total high speed understeer, that could be just built-in stability. 24-hour race. The whole point of the racing line is to get more people to chat. It's engagement baiting. Everyone that joins asks about the racing line and it gets people to interact. 200 IQ. The racing line brings people together in troubling times like this.
No damage. Car looks clean.
That was not my reset button. Or set.
Got wheel damage.
Where did I set it? Oh, here. We're good, we're good. Nice, well done. We fixed the setup, chat. Does it not drive too bad low speed now? I guess it can be a bit slower low speed if it means that you have a race without damage. Copy. Let's say lucky guess. I'm getting a bit tired driving. You never get in the flow when you switch cars the whole time, and a track like this requires concentration. Especially with the racing line sending you the wrong way. It's like having GPS on, but everything it says is slightly wrong. I don't even know how to respond to these messages anymore. Hi. For you, what is the best car? It says on stream which ones I'm driving and what lap times I did in them. Why did I skip the Ford? The Ford has a lap time in it. This is N24 Bob. It's not last week's Bob. Yeah, the BMW was great to drive. I think the Aston was the easiest, but BMW was good to drive. So what you're saying is you didn't read, you just looked at how much there was written. And there's more written in the Ford than the BMW and the Ferrari. Holy shit, dude. I swear I get triggered by Twitch chat more and more the more I'm streaming. Well, the BMW's time is fast because I already did a lap guide in the car, so I know much better how to drive it around here. Like, normally if I do a Bob test, I spend like 5-6 laps, but it's impossible here. So the BMW has an advantage. But the BMW is just pretty easy to drive around here, pretty easy to get the speed out. Feels kind of the same for the Merc. This feels very comfortable. Aston is super easy to damage it. Just on the rear. Hit anything with the rear and it falls off. And the Merc is the opposite. Hit anything with your phone splitter and you can pick it up next to the track. Okay, okay. Alright. Time to push. Alright, time to brake earlier. I'm not sure. Do I need to brake harder with this car? I'm not slowing down much. I don't know. It's just CDA. Yeah, that's probably why the brakes are stiff, that you're naturally braking less in this car. The bombs with the fresh sub, appreciate it. I haven't had a kebab in a week, actually. Maybe tomorrow we stream with kebab goal. That might actually get me motivated to stream. This is Bob Bomb. Oh, is this flat? Is it just about flat? I mean, it's nearly flat. I just took it flat. Why is the optimal already saying 2.8? Well, almost 2.8. Is this car cooking? Fuck. That's bad. That's bad. That was a noob corner. Okay, well, at least we can try now if mood curve is flat. Right. Oh my god. Okay, well, we have to go again. People, man. Yeah, I'm totally on my first push-up in the car. I'm sorry, I can't immediately put the fastest lap time in without any mistakes. Just follow it. What the hell? So it's the two cars that are the easiest to drive that I drive the fastest. Who would have thought? Let's see what the top speed is. 262. 262, also good. Now we're looking at the lowest it stays on the uphill, because it stays like quite a long time. I guess it's not top speed, it's just speed. Already faster than the Lambo. Hello, Bloodbag. Wait, I just look video. Yeah, we'll do a faster lap. I can show them. It looks much easier to drive, Mladen. Is it? It's I just calculated it though, so... Like it's 97 driving FOV, shift horizon -1. Alright, let's push. Nice. Anything slower than a low 7, it's gonna be a failure.
Car looks fine. No
Oh,
damage
buff
to
out.
report.
Yeah, I won't forget. Especially in the next section. This engagement farm works so well. Why? What's happening with modes? Alright, let's try to hit the racing line here. Okay, not amazing, but it's better. Well, yeah, it's Porsche Cup around Nordschleife. It's 3 laps to make sure that you only have 2 people in slipstream instead of 5. Unlucky. That's a good point, actually. Why do we use telemetry when iRacing has a racing line? Are we stupid? It doesn't turn. Never turn. Last time it turned in well there. How am I 8k? I'm not just 8k. I could be 11k if I wanted. It's because of my overlap and the racing line. I'm not that fast, even though I did 2 laps in this car.
New fast flat for you.
I choose to not be 11k. You cannot be 11k. See, this is what I... Remember what I talked about like 2 hours ago? That people don't use the racing line because they feel too pretentious to keep it on. Who are you to come into someone's stream and say, turn it off? What the fuck? Anyways, what, it is minus 1. I am not laughing. What was the top speed? 6.2, right? Yeah. Look. Perfectly on the middle of the racing line. It's just on to rage bait people, Finn. It's just on to rage bait people. Wait, I need to reset the iRacing view. I have auto wipers. Of course. Why didn't anyone say that my iRacing was looking like shit? No, we're looking at the speed they do up the hill, because the top speed doesn't matter that much, but it matters a lot what speed you can hold up the hill, because it's so far. More worried about the racing line, true. Alright, now, whatever time I do in this, like, deduct 1.5 seconds. I don't think so. Okay, this better be good if you're making me check Discord on stream. Okay, it is pretty good. Give me a moment. That reminds me. Why is it 4.74? Did I miss a reference? What is the bop in this? It's minus 8 kilos, right? Let's see if we can beat this optimal. Pretty sure the optimal is a bad time. Oh, we are flying! Yeah, this car's broken, for sure. Is this racing line's broken? Man, why did they add 10% power to this car, minus 30 kilos fuel, or minus 30 kilos weight? Surely this is a bit too fast. The Delta's already on a 14. I know they want the Grello to win, but holy shit. Holy shit! Let's see the next trade if we're gonna do anything over 270. $272, $273. Without Mimi, that's actually fast. Oh, they didn't give it any extra power, so why would it be going faster? I lose. You're at 2-6. Almost 8. Okay, let me focus. This is 5. Yeah, but I also increase the drag. I don't think I've seen the car touch 250 here yet. Do you guys see how good of an engagement farm this is? I was faking it this whole time. Understeer. Well, I don't like how the Porsche feels in general, but it doesn't feel bad to drive here, I'll be honest. Even on 5-wing, it doesn't feel that unstable. Well, if the changes are big, I might do another Bob stream, but if the changes are not big, then probably not. Let's see, let's see, let's see. Slower than Lambo. The setup feels nice. That was not an amazing corner I took there. The lowest, highest to lowest, well, fast to slow normally, no. Highest will probably be GT3, then Porsche Cup, then GT4, then I don't know between TCR and M2. M2 might be higher. Is this flat? Yes. Okay. GT4 that unpopular? Yeah, I hate driving GT4s. I feel like you're driving a road car. Interesting corner. You know what I did wrong there? I didn't follow the racing line. My bad, honestly. iRacing only goes backwards, so don't have any hopes that it's getting fucked. I don't even know who's driving. Not a clue. Let's go again. It's very simple, the racing line is there because... And that's why it's there. Makes sense, yeah. Makes sense when you think about it. Nobody saw that. I know. Someone tell Quirk if he uses the racing line on his fishing trips, he might actually catch some more fish. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
You cut the course, you've got to slow down and give up that time.
That was not the line. Fuck! Stupid car. My force feedback is off. And my iRacing crashed. Oh no, we're gonna have to do the odd lap again. Is my OBS still up? Did not find iRacing simulation to start a session. Are we cooked? The racing line was too much. What the f... Maybe I need to restart it? Okay, now I get some launch error from anti-cheat. Failed to create game process, access denied. We are actually banned for using racing line. It was too much. I don't really know what to do now. Let's see, maybe I can restart some things. When is the bop out? Tonight. Easy anti-cheat. Let's get rid of you. Please make what a GIF? I don't... How do you want a static picture as a GIF? What are you asking? It looks like it's loading now. A gift from... We need full push, no sandbagging. Why would I sandbag a car? Oh, I don't want to do the outlap again. I don't get... Can anyone else in chat explain what this guy's on about? What is bro smoking? Well, there's probably not if you run the same settings as I do. Wait, I need pop again. It's just -8 in this car, right? Yeah. The Aston can go fast. It was the first car I drove. I think the Aston's probably a bit faster. Don't put too much weight on these lap times. It's just outlap and 1 or 2 laps. There's no way the Lambo is like 2 seconds off either. And the BMW I did a lap guide in already, so I had more experience in. But yeah, the Merc feels really good. And the Ford is pretty fast, I feel like. I just think the BMW is the easiest to get the speed out of. I think it was 2. It's all the CDA setups. BMW here feels nice, I think. I don't know. Great ABS and the sound. Well, yeah. The sound, I don't really care about. Yeah, the Aston's not really going anywhere. You don't have to slow down much for corners, but after the corner you don't speed up much either. I just want to get a lap time in this car, I don't like this. But it does drive easier than last couple of years, I feel like, this car here. Before, this car felt like an actual death trap. Worst thing for stopping than the N24. I mean, the one of the... There's like 3 cars that can win it. Well, there's more, but 3 cars that are likely to win it. And they are one of them. But in any endurance event, it's not just the fastest car wins. You give yourself good chance, and all you can do is give yourself a good chance to win, and you need stuff to go your way. Either in safety car, like yellow zones, no accidents happening. There's a lot of stuff that can happen out of your hand. It's 4.74 seconds faster. We tested it. It is the best idea I've had in ages. I think you can. What does it mean when the arrows are red? That means that it's harder to go flat out. That you're more on the limit of grip. Can you take it flat? I doubt it. Do we? We need more than like 40 cars in a session. We need like 100 cars. If there was like 100 cars, this event would actually be so cool. I would for sure want to do it. Imagine this event with like 100 cars when there's also masters in. That put like shit classes in. Yeah, we need to say mention that Randsport is running so we can go up to 12 cars per session. Yeah, Kia. Of course, on a special event you would have enough to fill the first couple splits with all the cars. Lower splits of course will be mostly GT3s. Alright, 10 more seconds and then I've been streaming for 3 hours, 33 minutes, 33 seconds. overworking now. Alright, back to the start. Yeah, let's see. The issue will be not having any stomach problems. The pace is easy at this point. Well, let's see how bad it is. I don't think it's bad. It feels good. Yeah, it's about 458, 459. Yesterday I was running 4 times 5k at around like 450 pace and my heart rate wasn't even touching zone 3. Then 144 average for the second one. It's not the gels. I don't want to get into it again, but I have stomach issues. Can I go flat now? Okay, now we got the turn. Who's gonna tell him? Okay, but my issues didn't come from the gels. I was already sick before. I'm going to the doctors for it, but we haven't found out yet what it is. The arrows give you a boost. But only the red arrows give you a boost. Damn, the Ultimal still in 825. This is gonna be a rough lap. I can't read chat at all here. Oh. Should I load the pickup and also go faster? I don't know what the Bellafest is here. This is not the fastest lap time though, is it? Now, I'm not a Porsche driver, but... Well... What was the top speed? 6.3, right? Yeah. All right. I mean, the times are probably closer together, but I'll be honest, for 90% of drivers, stick to BMW or the Merc. It's so much easier to be quick in. But the Porsche doesn't feel as bad as it has done in the past. Well, maybe if they change the bop a lot, then maybe we do it tomorrow, but... What car are you guys taking if someone already took a car? Let me... And then which car would I put bronze? Maybe the Ford. If you can fix it. I would say like this. Yeah, Mustang, Merc, Racing Line, yeah. The setup I was running was quite twitchy, but we fixed it. I mean, the BMW just looks like so solid overall. It's easy to drive, it has good top speed. I'm not sure like what the esports times will be, because these times are not that ridiculously fast. Yeah, because it has no acceleration, blood. I don't think it's that slow, the Lambo, at least not from what I heard. Yeah, and I do 805 if I turn my track settings better. The lap times... I think tonight. I'm using VRS pedals now. Let's see if Moritz is still struggling in Porsche Cup. Oh. I use the CDA settings to be able to find them in Delta, yeah. They're 100% track state, 19 air, 27 track or something, with quite a big wind. And I do not feel like driving this game again. Look at... One lap does not say anything, one lap. There's no point practicing like that. I don't even know what official settings are. The track state is different every time. I don't know the fat black cat pedals, but they look very nice. But they're more expensive, so I don't know. if I could get one of them sent, I would go for the fat black cat. Well, because you're comparing your lap time to a lap time I do here. It makes no sense. I don't know. I do easy 8.7 in Porsche 35C track. Like, okay, congratulations. I don't. We did a lap in every car. I did the same in every car, and then we tried to see which car is the best choice. Okay, let's see. Who is rage baiting me? Wait, how do I... I can't find anything because not showing the whole names even. Oh, oval, but he's an idiot and has abs. What? Well, is it Danish? Oi, oi, oi. Can I find like this? No. Yeah, gosh, I don't know. How? I just want to see previous races. That's all I want to see. Oof. What was the quali? 1.4 seconds off. But who was on pole? How bad is that? Wait. Hide. Oof. 1.4 seconds off a 5K driver. I don't know how to argue with these people. Cold tires so pointless. 4 laps done and everyone else has the same conditions. Oh look! The cars that I thought were faster are in front of him. But let's see the race. Neon lights. Oof. Oof. I can't even see him anymore. D13. 51-1. Ooh. Still 1.4 seconds. What happened there? Oh, and then, oof. 4K. Ooh, ooh. Yeah, I'm sure you'll be faster than me. Yeah. I The thing is, I don't even think this is rage bait. Max. By the way, Max, you're cooking on the TikTok clips. Good shit. They go right after the first chicane. Right. Let's tell Quirk he would be 9K if he turned the racing line on. Alright. Have a nice evening, guys. Unlucky, Hazen. Maybe tomorrow.